Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. They're up and running then. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Zanetti. For Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Valverde. Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Conte. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Shevchenko, and now the breakaway. And here's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Zanetti. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Couch. De Bruyne. Messi with a definite foul there. Cannavaro. Marquinhos. Puskas. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Puskas. Conte. That has been slung wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. De Bruyne. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And this is Couch. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Puskas. And it's Zanetti. Here's Totti. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Totti. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Shevchenko. Puskás. He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde wins the duel this time. Gerrard, it's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. He is through here. Rijkaard. Antonetti. Conte. Well, nicely intercepted. Great vision. And this is De Bruyne. That is great defending, so alert.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi! Valverde. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Quick request for support.
So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Kante makes the interception. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Puskás. Can he get on the end of this?
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Threads one in. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. Distributed tidily. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Lovely, now then. Puskás! Superb from Puskás! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
After 56 minutes is...
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition...
Big chance! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
And he's decided to go for it. Valverde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
50 minutes played. And it's Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Puskás. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Puskás. De Bruyne. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. De Bruyne. Ah, he's given it away. And he's got away from him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Valverde, Shevchenko, shot a goal! Conte. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Shevchenko, and this is Shevchenko. He's rising! He will be livid with himself. "75 minutes played."
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Conte, and it's De Bruyne, and this is Puskás. Thinks about the shot. Played out towards the right wing, but that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Not the most accurate pass. Driving on and making good progress. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
He's having a good look here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Gascoigne! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's Couch! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Looking for a runner. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's an excellent interception. There's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Manchester United found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Gascoigne. Right, Shevchenko. He has found a way through. He's cut it out. Gascoigne. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. And he's undercooked that. I think they're done. They are done. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all-round.
That's an imaginative pass. Floated through, and he's managed to get free. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zielinski gets on his bike and on the move. That's a good run he's making there. Engages and forces him off the ball. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Kubo. Oh, it's played into the area. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Kubo goes short, and it's made its way to him. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rijkaard. Good take, and is he... Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kubo. And that has left him in a heap. And that's going to be a booking. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to snatch it back. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kubo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. The cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And this is Shevchenko.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vardiol. Half-time getting close now. Oh, that's a key interception. Zielinski. Ambitious ball here. Bayer claims comfortably. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ferran Torres. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now, can they get him away? Valverde tries to clear. Great chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead...
Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Ferran Torres. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chance, surely! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So what can they conjure from this one? He's not got that quite right. Rijkaard. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's there to belt it away. Totti. De Bruyne ventures forward. Now it's Totti. Zielinski. That is good alertness. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Kante makes a dash for it. Zielinski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Big shot,
The attendance for this
Shevchenko!
match was 29,000.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Now it's Kubo. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely spread. Kubo gets a cross in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Kubo plays it short. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko. And he's in on goal. And De Bruyne! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, what can they come up with here? So, who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is Conte. Ødegaard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pass somewhat off target. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Not the most accurate pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Doku. Oh, he's been flattened. Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now he's got space here. Aims beyond the defence. Ferran Torres! It's hit the upright. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! Conte. Distributed tidily. Totti. And here's Shevchenko. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be
Now it's
3
Kubo.
minutes added time.
That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to play him in. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.